Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be explaining about direct extrusion process. So in earlier video, I have discussed about what is extrusion process and what are the types of extrusion processes. That is, what is hot extrusion process and what is cold extrusion process. So let's now discuss about direct extrusion process. Direct extrusion process, which is also known as forward extrusion process. So direct extrusion process is a manufacturing process in which a billet of material is forced through a die to create a product with a desired cross-sectional shape. So this is the visible layout diagram of direct or forward extrusion process. In this figure, we can clearly see that this is container. The container is cylindrical type, and this is ram, and this is metal billet, and this is die. So when we apply force through this ram, the force is applied to the metal billet, and metal billet is forced to come out through this die opening, and we get the desired final work or final product. The shape of the final product depends on the die opening. So we have to make the die to the particular shape to get the particular desired shape of product. So when we are applying force through this ram, the force is transferred to this metal billet, and we have to push the whole metal billet to get a product. So when we are forcing the metal billet is large in amount at the starting of the direct extrusion process. So the friction is more. Here the friction is more because we have to push the whole metal billet to get the product. The process involves placing a heated billet of material in a container. So here we are placing generally heated metal. In this case, we are placing heated metal. So this is hot extrusion process. A ram or punch then applies pressure to the billet, forcing it to flow through the die opening. The extruded product emerges from the die with a continuous profile that matches the shape of the die. So when we are getting the product, the profile of the product must be matched with the die opening. So here the die opening plays an important role for the shape of the product. So this is direct extrusion process. But why it is called direct or forward extrusion process? We have to understand this also. So we are applying force through this side from left to right, and the movement of product is also from left to right. So the direction of the applied force and the final product is in the same direction. For this is called direct or forward extrusion process. Next, we will see the advantages of direct extrusion process or forward extrusion process. There are too many advantages of direct extrusion process. First one is versatility. A wide range of shapes and sizes can be produced using direct extrusion process. So we can make different kind of shapes and sizes of the product using this extrusion process. The next is material efficiency. Minimal material waste is generated. So in extrusion process or direct extrusion process, when we are producing a product, the waste of the raw material is negligible or very less than the other metal forming processes. So this process is cost effective because material waste is very less. Next is improved mechanical properties. The grain structure and strength of the material can be improved. So when we are doing hot direct extrusion process, then the grain structure and the strength of the material is being improved. This is only for hot direct extrusion process. When we are doing cold direct extrusion process, this is not applicable for that. Grain structure and strength of the material is improved in only when we are doing hot direct extrusion process. The last one is closed tolerances. Precise dimensional control is achievable. We are using a closed vessel and die opening, and we are forcing the metal to get out through that die opening, so we can easily get the desired dimension of the product. We can easily control the dimension of the product. Next, we will see the disadvantages of direct or forward extrusion process. First one is high friction. I have told earlier that we have to force the whole metal billet, so the friction is more. In this case, friction between the billet and container walls can lead to higher forces and energy consumption. When the friction is more, the energy consumption will be more, because we have to apply more force to overcome the frictional forces. Next is die wear. The die is subject to wear and tear due to the high forces and temperatures involved. So when we are doing the direct extrusion process, in this figure we can see the direct extrusion process. We are forcing the ram towards this side, and the metal billet is converted to the final product. So here between the container and the metal billet, the friction is noticeable. So here the wear and tear of the die is happening due to the high forces of the friction, and when we are doing hot direct extrusion process, then the temperature creating little wear and tear of the die. The last one is limited length. The length of the extruded product is limited by the size of the container and the force capacity of the ram. So the length of the product is limited because firstly we have to fill the container with heated raw metal. The amount of the filled raw metal is limited, so the length of the product will be limited for this direct extrusion process. Now let's discuss about the applications of direct extrusion process. In industry or in manufacturing industry, the direct extrusion process has too many applications. Few are in construction. In construction, window frames, door frames and railings are made through using this process. Next, in automotive industry, structural components and trim parts are being made using this process. Next one is aerospace industry. In aerospace industry, different aircraft components are made using this direct extrusion process. The last one is different consumer goods like tubes, rods, bars, wires, etc. are being made using this extrusion process. So this is forward or direct extrusion process and the advantages, disadvantages and applications of this process. Hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching this video. For more updates, subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon.